I would like to welcome our key speakers for today's Flat Talk. That is Zawadi and Elvis. Please, let's give it up for them. Wow. Welcome, guys. Please, let's keep encouraging them until they come to the stage. Okay, take it away.
Thank you. My name is Zawadi. And my name is Elvis. We are 10 years old. Welcome to our Flat Talk. That stands for Foundational Learning and Education Talk. We will start this session with the pop quiz from the PAL Network International Common Assessment of Reading. I am going to read you a story. Listen to it carefully. We will then ask you some questions about the story. Are you ready?
Yes. This is the story. First day at school. Joy was scared today. It was her first day at a new school. She was happy after meeting her teacher. Her teacher was very nice. At break, all the children went out to play. Joy sat alone on a bench and watched them. She wished she could play with the other children. Just then, some of the children called Joy to play. In a few minutes, Joy's voice could also be heard from the playground.
Questions.
Number 1. Why was Joy scared?
Because it was her first day at her new school.
Correct. Clap for her once.
Number 2. How did Joy feel after meeting her teacher?
She felt so happy.
Correct.
Number 3. What did the children do at break?
They went out to play.
Correct.
Number 4. What did some of the children ask Joy to do?
To play.
Correct.
Number 5. Why do you think Joy was sitting alone on a bench and watching her classmates play?
She was scared to join them to play.
Correct.
I have a final question. If this quiz was given to 10 children like me, how many do you think will get the answers right?
3 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
It was 1 out of 10 children.
Right now in mid to low income countries, 7 out of 10 children cannot read and understand a simple story by the time they are 10. This means only 3 kids like me would get the answers correct in those places. In low income countries, this number will reduce to only 1 out of 10 who would get the answers correct.
What happens when there isn't enough data on foundational learning?
Number 1, if you don't check how well children are learning in their early grades, it's hard to help them learn better as they get older. Number 2, if children do not learn how to read and do basic math, they can't go from learning to read to reading to learn. Number 3, children who have extra challenges like being out of school, having disabilities, or being in emergencies might not get the extra help they need to catch up on their basics. Number 4, if children do not learn how to read and do basic math, it might hurt their country's growth and progress over time.
There are only few years left to reach the Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goal Indicator SDG 411A was created to measure foundational learning when it matters most, early in a child's education journey. However, large data gaps prevents us from fully understanding learning outcomes, trends, and how to effectively address learning gaps.
The world desperately needs data on foundational learning, and data from simple assessments such as the one I gave you can help find learning gaps easily and get children the help they need to catch up on their education. I am here to ask everyone to become a champion on foundational learning by asking everybody who cares about education, such as the governments, civil society organizations, schools, and communities, to work together and commit to.
Number 1, measure early. This means to use data to help cut the number of children, those who can't read well or do basic math by age 10 by the year 2030.
Number 2, measure well. This means the data collected on foundational learning is good quality, collected often, and can be used for trends over time.
Number 3, measure all. Make sure the data includes all children, especially those who are not in school, have disabilities, and those who live in emergencies.
Can you repeat after me, class? Measure early.
Measure early.
Measure well.
Measure well.
Measure all.
Measure all.
Together, we can end the foundational learning crisis and secure a brighter future for all children. Thank you.